By 1689, no merchant ship was safe. From Africa's Guinea coast to India, from the Caribbean to Newfoundland, pirates plied their brutal trade. Vessels caught unprotected were no match for these experienced sea wolves, a bawdy and lawless breed, at once capable of twisted brutality and a strange compassion. But scarcely 30 years later, pirating's golden age had ended. Notorious leaders such as Black Bart, Captain Kidd and Calico Jack Rackman would become nothing more than a distant memory. However, one figure would be remembered beyond all others, not only for daring exploits and superb seamanship, but for a legendary and timeless beauty. Her name was Black Rose, Queen of the High Seas.
Look smart with those cannons, boys!
Black Rose features a cannon under the playfield. It's fired with the red button on the lockdown. Return fire is achieved when balls rocket back towards the player on the center rail. Players will also encounter a dynamic speech package and the first machine to combine 3 distinct video modes into one game.
A bullseye!
Operators will notice that a true pitch level has been mounted along the right shooter rail, standard equipment on all Bally games. Your aim is to first pirate jewels and treasure from another ship. Then load your cannon and ultimately sink it. Lighting all the letters in the words "Sink Ship" will let you attempt that final broadside. Black Rose begins with a skill shot to any one of the targets on the first 3 bank. A successful shot will open Davy Jones' locker. The locker can also be opened a few other ways, with successive shots around the upper small loop, by completing all 3 stand-up target banks, or by executing the 3-bank ricochet shot. Once the locker has been opened, a shot to it will load the cannon. Hitting one of the major targets will award an additional Sink Ship letter. Hitting the flashing targets will result in a letter plus the displayed feature. When all the letters are lit, sink the ship with a cannon shot to the broadside popper. Multi-ball will start when balls are locked in the pirate's cove. The lock can be activated a number of ways. By completing the word lock over the return and drain lanes. The lock might be lit after a successful video game. Polly, the game's random feature, can award lock lit. Or it can be earned with repeated shots to the pirate's cove itself. After one ball is locked, 2-ball multi-ball will start. During 2-ball multi-ball, a shot to one of the 3 major ramps will spot the player 1 sink ship letter. Sending both balls back to the pirate's cove will begin 3-ball multi-ball. Now, the major ramp shots will be worth 2 sink ship letters. During multi-ball, players should try to collect the jewels and treasure chests. Collecting all 10 will begin the hidden treasure bonus, when all major targets are worth big points. During single ball play, the game will cycle through the 7 mast values, which are collected with a shot to the broadside popper. Awards include ramp millions, treasure chest, as well as the game's 3 video modes. Collecting all the mast values lights the jackpot, which is collected with a shot up the left ramp. Another way to win big points is with the 2- and 3-way combination shots. The 2-way combo begins at the upper right flipper. The ball is then directed to the left loop, which feeds the lower left flipper. One final shot to the jet bumpers collects the two-way combo award. The three-way award is collected by executing a two-way combo after a shot up the left ramp or after the ball has exited the jet bumpers through the lower rollover. Shots to the whirlpool ramp build these values towards extra ball. One effective initial strategy is to complete this self-feeding shot repeatedly so as to collect an extra ball and light the lock in the process. Let's take a look at the cannon mechanism mounted under the playfield. High velocity is achieved through the catapult, which first debuted on Big Guns and Taxi. Once loaded, the catapult will oscillate, allowing the player to select his shot. This movement is achieved by means of a geared motor located at the base of the unit. No wires are connected to the fire button itself. Instead, there is a pressure-sensitive membrane switch mounted on the cabinet. A theme that has captured the imagination of the world for centuries has now been brought to life inside this bold, colourful cabinet. Black Rose succeeds because it combines this kind of recognition with novel play features never before seen on any pinball machine. 3 separate video modes, high velocity ramps, a powerful rotating cannon, return fire, and an unprecedented cast of bawdy characters. Now is the time to embark on your own profitable voyage with Black Rose, Queen of the High Seas.